Should I give money to my kids? And then how much can we give to our kids so that it will help them get into their first home? How do we structure it so that we don't run out of money in retirement? So I want to ask or answer these few questions from a lending perspective, and also talk about some of the consequences of what can happen if you give too much, or how costly it can be. So basically, when you give too much, that can cost you out of your retirement. But if you give up too little, right, it would affect them in terms of getting a better asset. So I think it's a very personal question, and there are many variables because we need to take into account your personal circumstances. But some issues that you can consider, and I think it's really important that you do work with a financial planner as well to answer these questions and to think about or think through these questions. So the first one is, once you give the gift, will you be able to continue to live the lifestyle that you want to live? i.e., will you need to liquidate some assets in the future, and will that affect your lifestyle? The second question is, should the gift be repayable? i.e., should it be a loan? And if it is a loan, how does the bank treat it? Well, it really depends on whether there are repayments or not. For example, if there is a repayment arrangement that you have to pay back, when that person or that couple or your kids go for a loan, there will be a loan or a liability. However, if you decide to put in a clause whereby they repay that loan when the property is sold, then it doesn't constitute a loan when your kids go for a loan or a mortgage. So that's an important question. The size of the gift also matters, because if you give a big enough gift, maybe they can buy a house or something with land. But if the gift is not large enough, especially in New South Wales or Sydney, maybe that will only allow them to purchase a unit. So it does make a difference, especially now and into the future, the size of that gift. But what you want to really think about is if you really need that loan back, whether it will be repayable or not, because you want maybe some type of control over that money, especially if it does affect your retirement. So hopefully those tips help, and those questions allow you to ponder on a few things to think about, especially if you want to help your kids get into the market. So follow us for more tips.